Hello, Artful Manifestors. Thank you for joining me today. Today, we're going to be getting a message from Saint Germain. But before we do that, I want to let you know that I'm giving away a free personalized tarot reading. And all you have to do to qualify is like this message, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and type Claiming Moon in the comments below. I'll be announcing the winner on July 21st, 2024. If you're new to the channel, welcome. You're in good company with all the beautiful souls that tune into this channel. And I want to let you know that I always set my intentions for your highest and best good. All right, let's see what we have. For the first reading, we have Be an Open Channel. Along with the crystal cherry blossom agate. And for the second reading, we have Psychic Strength, along with the Smokey Amethyst, or Smoky Quartz Crystal. And for the third reading, we have Get into Nature. With the yellow jasper. So let your intuition guide you. Whichever crystal and or image you're most drawn to is probably the reading meant for you. Of course, you're always welcome to listen to 2 or even all 3 of the readings, as there may be additional messages from Saint Germain for you there. You'll find a link to the readings in the description box below. Hello, pile number 1. Welcome to your reading. You chose the cherry blossom agate, which is like an entrepreneur's stone because it's great for people who have big dreams, and it helps to nurture those dreams and help them to manifest them. So if you're working on something big, this is a good stone to carry in your pocket. I love that the colors match. All right, the card you got was Be an Open Channel, and it says mediumship, ancestors, and spirits. And so this is a call to start to practice being a medium, to start practicing channeling people from the other side. This is a message that you are a natural medium, that you can connect with spirit, with passed on loved ones, with your ancestors. And so if you haven't been doing that, then this is a call for you to start to look into that. And you can surround yourself with your spirit guides, ask your spirit guides, your ancestors, to surround you with a bubble of gold protective light, and then call in a passed on loved one or get a message from your guides, your ancestors. But this is the card to tell you that you are meant to do this. I love this message already from Saint Germain, and if you have begun to sense that maybe you are getting signs, synchronicities, channeled messages from the other side, then please put that in the comments below. And if this is something that you're interested in, but you haven't yet really begun to study or pursue or practice it, claim it now. Put this in the comments below. All right, let's start and get some oracle cards from Saint Germain, messages from Saint Germain. And if you're interested in the cards that I use, I do put them in the description box below along with a link, just in case you want to purchase them. All right, we have the bat and hellebore. Intuition. Look at that. Wow. You are an intuitive. You are psychic. The snake and fern. Starting over. Okay. Interesting. We'll have to get more information on that. Saint Germain, what is pile number 1 starting over on? What is pile number 1 starting over on? The sun. Okay, that is card number 1, which certainly is like starting over. I feel this one wanted to come out too. The healer of the ages. Pile number 1, I think you are meant to use your intuitive gifts to heal. Not just yourself, but others. If you've already begun to practice Reiki or cranial sacral therapy or some other kind of healing practice, please put that in the comments below. Some kind of energetic healing. Look at the energy coming from his hands and from his heart. And there's that golden light. Surround yourself in a golden bubble. Starting over, I believe that some of you have already gone through a huge transformation. Maybe the dark night of the soul, maybe some loss or some transformative experience, but you're now beginning a new phase, starting anew. And this is the phase of, you know, when we think of the phases of the moon, there's also the phases in life, the maiden, mother, and crone. And so it's like passing on from that youthful stage, no matter what your age is, no matter if you're male or female, but passing from that youthful stage to this more mature stage, taking on a whole nother role. So when the maiden becomes the mother, it's a whole new experience. And when the mother becomes the crone, again, that's a whole new experience. It's this new stage in life where you're taking on a whole new role. And with the cherry blossom agate and the sun, I see this being a very blessed time, a very auspicious time for you. It's like this whole message of golden light. We got it with being open channel, and here we see this golden light shining down on her, and here we see the golden light coming out of the heart chakra. And it's interesting because Saint Germain is associated with the violet flame, but he's definitely sending you a message now to surround yourself with a golden light. Visualize this. Connect with your ancestors. Connect with your spirit guides. And you are meant to, some way, shape, or form, to start anew as some healer of the ages. Now, whether you are doing Reiki with your hands or you're some kind of healer, I'm also hearing that some of you may be writing something that's healing. Please put that in the comments if that's what you're doing. This is amazing. Let's get some tarot cards and see what other message Saint Germain has for you, pile number 1. All right. The 5 of Wands. Overcoming some, I think for many of you, this is something from the past. You know, I think that this was like an initiation that you went through to bring your intuitive abilities to the surface, to, I'm hearing, temper them. And now it's time for you to use this natural ability in a whole new way of life, a whole new phase, a whole new chapter. Let's get some more tarot. Death and rebirth. Look at that. See, you are, and that's coming out from starting over. So whatever this conflict was in your past, I see that that has either already come to an end. I feel for many of you it's in the past, but for some of you it's coming to an end, and you are being reborn as this golden phoenix. It is, I keep hearing golden age. It's the golden age for you. It's your golden age. 3 of Swords. Knight of Swords. If you hear a little pitter patter in the background, you know who that is, my little dog. Knight of Cups. And the Devil. All right, let me take a moment to look at all of this and see what the message from Saint Germain is. Pile number 1. You know, when I put these 2 knights down, what I heard was that you are the knight. You're both of these knights. And first, let me tell you that this knight can speak of a change in residence, a change in location. And this knight can speak of traveling over water or traveling. So there is definitely a huge movement. Now, with the 3 of Swords and the Devil, what Saint Germain is telling me is that you are the knight helping someone who has experienced loss. We saw this be an open channel, and this is a call to access that. Someone may come to you, if they haven't already, to help them communicate with a passed on loved one. Someone that's experienced loss is going to come to you for help. And if you don't feel like you're a channeler or a medium or a healer, it's going to happen very soon, because the Knight of Swords is also about having this aha moment and having this revelation. It's a sudden shift. Something is going to happen in a flash to give you this shift, whether it's an understanding or an experience, an encounter with the other side, a download, and it could be a combination of all 3. But if you haven't already begun to notice that you're receiving channeling, you will very soon. And I believe with these two cards, somebody is going to call on you. Somebody that has experienced a death of a loved one is going to call on you to help them connect with that loved one. I know that's very specific. Take what resonates. In any case, you are meant to help people heal their broken hearts in some way, shape, or form. Whether you're doing this with Reiki, with a beautiful song or music that you create, something that you write, some kind of energy that you are channeling, divine energy. The Knight of Swords is the divine channeler, the channeler of divine messages. Look at this energy. So you are meant to channel this energy and heal people's pain and suffering. I feel that this water is, washing away that suffering, that pain. And we see these angels here by their side. Wow. Pile number one. Okay, now the Devil card is about everything of our shadow sides, every vice, every belief, every little habit that we have developed as a survival skill, along the way. And it can come out in the form of guilt, shame, fear, resentment, anger, and of course it can also be habits, vices, addictions, all of these things. So, and the devil, metaphorically, the devil lives in hell, right? A lake of fire. And here we have the Knight of Cups with water, offering water. So it's like this person is in hell with their vices, with their shadow, being controlled by these survival skills that are no longer serving them. And here you come to quench them, to wash that away, to save them from the perceived hell that they feel like they are in, and they may very well be in, because we do create our realities. And so you come along with some kind of knowledge, some kind of energy healing, something. You're offering these people something that is going to help them break the chains that bind them, that make them feel trapped, that make them feel like victims to these vices, to these emotions of guilt, of fear, of anger. You're coming to help shift that. Pile number one. I'm just in awe of you. Wow. If you have been pursuing anything like this, please put that in the comments. I know this is very specific, but this is what Saint Germain is telling me, is that you are a natural channeler, a natural medium, and you are meant to help people get past their suffering, whether it's from the passing of a loved one or some other kind of loss, or their self-imposed prisons, their vices, their survival skills that are no longer serving them. This is amazing. This is the next chapter of your life, is you are the knight bringing healing to others in some way, shape, or form. Because you have been tempered. You've been going through this tempering of your soul. And now you're using your gifts to help others free themselves. Pile number 1, this is amazing. Please claim it. If you haven't already liked the video, claim this message. Let us know what you're doing. If you are creating music or writing something to heal people, please post that in the comments, because this is an amazing community, and I'm sure that I'm not the only one that would love to support you in this endeavor. Absolutely amazing. Pile number 1. Wow. The light in me sees the light in you. Thank you. Bye. Hello, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. You chose the Smokey quartz crystal, which is a very grounding, protecting, calming type of crystal. It helps to balance the root chakra. It helps you to feel anchored in the physical world and activate your natural instincts. It also improves positivity. It helps your solar plexus as well, and increases your personal power and transformation. You also chose, or sorry, you didn't choose it, but rather it chose you, is the amethyst. During the card drawing, I accidentally, or perhaps I channeled smoky amethyst, which I don't think there is a smoky amethyst, but certainly there is amethyst, which would definitely be associated with Saint Germain and the violet flame. And the amethyst is all about spiritual growth, spiritual protection, emotional healing, intuition, and psychic abilities, as well as enhancing meditation and helping you to have better sleep. So I felt very strongly from Saint Germain that amethyst was meant to be part of your reading. All right, you also chose the card Psychic Strength, and it says Shield, Talisman, Gold Light. Now there is a message in pile number 1 about gold light, and here we have gold light again. And there is a message of you. We see the Hamsa hand here, protecting yourself. Now, if you feel that you need to protect yourself, you're going to attract people and situations that you would need protection from. So just trust that you are protected instead of feeling that you need to be protected. The card Psychic Strength is about developing your intuition and your psychic abilities, your telepathy, remote viewing. All right, did you hear the dogs bark when I mentioned remote viewing? So what Saint Germain wants you to do is to picture yourself in a bubble of gold light that will protect you. And if you just get in the habit every day of surrounding yourself with this golden light, this bubble of golden light, and just know that only things for your highest and best good can enter that bubble of golden light, then eventually you won't have to visualize it. It will just automatically be there. and you'll always be protected. But also Saint Germain wants you to focus on the positive and not to focus on things that you feel you need to be protected from, because you're going to attract that into your energy. All right, let's get some more cards and find out some more about your psychic development. But already this feels very powerful and psychic, and I definitely feel the presence of Saint Germain and channeling him with these amethyst. So let's start out with these oracle cards, which if you're interested in the cards that I use, I do list them in the description box below. And if I have a link of where you can buy them, I'll put that there as well. Okay, we have the bobcat and blackthorn, patience. I feel this top card as well. The trout and lily of the valley, purification. So with the bobcat and blackthorn, what I'm noticing are these big thorns on this vine. And again, I'm hearing protection, but Saint Germain is very much a believer of what you focus on, you attract. So if you focus on things that you need to protect yourself from, again, you're going to attract things that you need to protect yourself from. So I'm happy to see that this card came out, purification. So Saint Germain wants you to release fears that make you feel you need to be protected. Purifying your energy, which certainly quartz would help to do that, as well as purifying what your third eye chakra is bringing in and being able to cleanse it and balance it so that you can see what the divine energies are sending you without the lens of fear. All right, let's draw some more oracle cards. Oh, wow. Victory. Okay. I see that you are going to be victorious over this fear, whatever this fear is. And that you may be completing something. Adjacent possibilities. All right. So there is some opportunity coming into your life for you to complete something you've been wanting to manifest, but it's a different path than what you expected. And it's opening up new paths. It's like it's branching off. They're showing me a tree that branches off. So you have this one goal, this one path, and I see you being victorious in that. And then through that victory, more doors are opening to things that you're not even aware of at this time. Things that haven't come into your awareness as of yet. Wow. Okay, let's get some tarot cards, pile number 2. Nine of Pentacles. Yes, I love this. This is, having the finer things in life. We see the castle back there. We see peace. Somebody that's secure, independent. I love that this is coming out underneath the bobcat and blackthorn. You see here the cat that is protecting her. You are protected. That is a huge message in this reading for you, pile number 1. The High Priestess. Okay. Wow. Intuition. This is the card of intuition and psychic abilities. So that is a huge confirmation of the psychic strength card, what we're hearing with the amethyst coming through. There is a level up in your psychic abilities, and Saint Germain wants you to start meditating and practicing, doing little exercises to strengthen your psychic abilities. And I see that you're going to be victorious in this. Perhaps this is the victory that this card is speaking of, is being victorious in your psychic abilities and being able to do it on your own. Look at the purple up here and her purple robe. All the purple. Yes. Okay, so what I see for many of you is that you're attaining a new level, not just of intuition, but of psychic abilities. And as a result of that, it's going to open other doors for you. You're going to have deeper understandings in other areas of your life. It's going to open doors to new paths. I'm hearing of revenue, but also just resources and adventure and amazing life experiences. Wow. Pile number 2. This is so exciting. The death card. Okay, this also came up in pile number 1. So if you were drawn to pile number 1, you may want to check that out as well. Let's get another card and see what this death card is about. What is coming to an end? The Lovers. Okay. So what is coming to an end are your fears. You're putting your fears to rest. You are strengthening your psychic abilities. What they're showing me is like a radio dial, and because of the fear, you're tuned into a station that is picking up on threats. And if you just, when you wake up in the morning, first thing when you wake up, surround yourself with the golden bubble of protective light and tell yourself that you are going to have great experiences. Speak in the first person, speak in the positive, as opposed to, I don't want to have bad experiences. I don't want this to happen. Say, good things are going to happen to me today. I look forward to what the universe is going to show me. I look forward to the pleasant surprises. I look forward to the signs and synchronicities. And by activating that in the morning, you are going to create harmony within yourself and harmony within the inner world and the outer world. So that, there's the phrase, as above, so below. It's actually kind of more like as within, so without. So if you're focused on protecting yourself and being fearful of people, situations, energies, then that will be what you're attracting. So I see that coming to an end. I see you being victorious over this fear and that coming to an end, and you bringing harmony within yourself and harmony within the inner world and the outer world, so that what it is that you want, you begin to see, perceive, notice, and create in the 3D. Wow. The Hierophant. Yes. Channeling divine information. This is you. This is where you are headed. This huge spiritual experience. You've got the High Priestess, the Death, the Lovers, and the Hierophant. Wow. Plus the Knight of Pentacles, a very positive card. Pile number 2. If you have been afraid to tap into your psychic abilities or use them because you are afraid that you were going to attract negative energies, I see that coming to an end. I see you being victorious over your fears and having a unification of your side. When I, of your two sides of yourself, when I pulled this card, what this cat was, because it's a black cat, what I was hearing was, this is your shadow. So it's like you're making your shadow your friend, your ally. You're learning how to use those survival skills in a different way so that they are benefiting you, as opposed to creating more of what you don't want or blocking what you do want. Wow. Pile number 2. This is amazing. I'm so excited for you. Truly, truly amazing. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. 8 of Wands. So the 8 of Wands is also success. It's fast moving energy. It could be traveling, which we also got a little message of traveling in pile number 1. So if you were drawn to that one, only if you were drawn to it, then you may want to watch that. But there is something that is going to happen very quickly. So again, it could be a download, an aha moment, a revelation, but it all is key on you releasing this need to protect yourself and instead to open your heart. Open your heart. Look at this. Open your heart to sending out positive energy. Every situation that you go into, go with the intention of the highest and best good for everyone. Go with peace and love in your heart instead of fear. Do things from a place of love, not from a place of fear. And that's going to completely transform your life like that. And you're going to see changes, positive changes happen very quickly. The 8 of Wands is fast moving energy. You are finding your life's purpose. And this star the High Priestess holds is the key. It's the key to the Akashic records. So in addition to remote viewing, you can also access the Akashic records. Saint Germain wants you to trust that you have this ability, trust that you are safe, know that you are being guided to use your intuitive skills, develop your psychic strength, and you're going to be victorious in conquering your fear, and coming from a place of love, which is just going to open up all these other possibilities for you. This is so huge and transformational, pile number 2. Pile number 2, this huge transformation is allowing you to channel the divine and see the divine in all things. This is transmutation. Once you switch from this fear-based way of existing to a love-based way of existing, you're going to see the beauty, the magic, the spirit in all things, in all people. And it's going to transmute everything. We see the little Merkaba down here. And it's just going to happen like that. You're just going to see this explosion, this expansion of growth. You are connected to the collective consciousness. You're receiving downloads. Please let us know. Claim this message, pile number 2, if you are on this journey to develop your psychic strengths, if you've begun to notice signs and synchronicities, and if you are hearing divine whispers, let us know. This is amazing. Claim it. Give the video a thumbs up, please, and claim this message. So excited for you, pile number 2. The light in me sees the light in you. Thank you. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. You chose the yellow jasper, which boosts your confidence, your endurance. It helps you to overcome obstacles. It helps you to trust yourself more and be more empowered. And I love that the colors already match. This says get into nature, coexistence, gather, limit waste. And while I was setting up your reading, what Saint Germain was showing me is if you are scrolling through some kind of social media and you keep seeing gardening videos or pictures or tips, or you keep seeing beautiful landscapes in your feed, that is a message from Saint Germain, from your guides, to go and visit these beautiful places, or to go out and garden, to spend time in nature. Saint Germain wants to help you heal something, and the medicine is to spend time outdoors, to spend time in nature, observing nature, working with nature, gardening, doing things like this. All right, let's get some oracle cards and find out what else Saint Germain wants you to know. I do list all the oracle cards that I use in the description box below, and if I have a link of where you can find them, I include that as well. The ladybug and sweet pea, happiness. Yes, I love this for you. And of course, you know, ladybugs can be beneficial insects for gardens as they eat aphids. But just being outside, think of when you see a ladybug, how exciting it is. They are a symbol of good luck as well. Happiness and good luck. The snail and huckleberry, trust in the invisible. I love that. And, you know, again, snails, while they may not be beneficial to our gardens, it's still exciting to find them. There's just something so beautiful about them, and their shells, that shape, the Fibonacci sequence. Trust in the invisible. Trust in the healing power of being outdoors. All right, let's get some more oracle cards, pile number 3. This already feels like such a beautiful reading. Thank you, Saint Germain. Caring connections. And of course, that card looks very romantic, but it doesn't have to be a romantic connection. And cornucopia. Yes, so what I'm hearing is that by cultivating your garden, by spending time in nature, and it's going to help you heal something that's going to allow you to develop more meaningful relationships. So this could deepen current relationships, help heal current relationships, or help you to attract new people into your life that will be healthier connections, whether they are somebody that you just speak to while you're out, or it's actually a new friendship or relationship. I see that that's part of the healing that's coming into your life, as well as blessings and abundance in all areas of your life. this just feels like such a beautiful, warm energy. And in the first two piles, we did have this specific message of golden light. And look at all this golden light here. It's fascinating to me because we always hear about the violet flame when we think of Saint Germain. But in this reading, this message of golden light keeps coming out. So definitely spend time. Look at the sun rays here. You know, sun rays are visible in the sense that we can see them when there's, you know, pollen or little things floating in the air, but we can't hold it, right? We can't capture it. It's not a tangible thing. So I guess it's not quite invisible, but trust in the healing power of the outdoors, of the sun, safely. Get some sunlight safely. This is going to heal you and bring you tremendous happiness. And again, we see all these fruits and vegetables. So I'm definitely hearing that if you have been thinking about gardening, if gardening keeps showing up in your feed and you enjoy looking at those videos of how people transform their yard, even if they're not growing food, but they are creating these beautiful spaces in these tiny places in their backyards and their front yards, you are being called to do that. You know, start with one plant, something that you can bring indoors, and just little by little cultivate this beautiful relationship with nature, and it's going to heal so much in your life and bring you so much happiness. All right, let's get some tarot cards, pile number 3. Oh. All right, we have the 5 of Swords and the Queen of Swords. So swords are about thoughts, communication, ideas. It's air. Trust in the invisible, right? We don't see our thoughts, but our thoughts are powerful. And so what I see is that you're going to be conquering any limiting thoughts with the Queen of Swords. You're going to begin to discern between which thoughts are helping you and which thoughts are hindering you. Everything that you think, feel, speak creates your reality. So if you are, first catch what you're saying. Are you saying things that you don't want in your reality? Then stop saying them. And that's the first step. And then the next step is to notice what you're thinking. As soon as you catch yourself thinking something that you don't want to happen, that you don't want to show up in your physical reality, replace it with something positive. Master your thoughts. This is what I see you're going to begin to do. This is what Saint Germain is guiding you and helping you with. The Knight of Cups. This is divine love. I love that it's coming out under caring connections. You are being guided to be more love-based. This is a little bit similar to pile number 2 if you were drawn to pile number 2. So if you notice that you are worrying or you're fearful or anything like that, instead of coming from a place of worry or fear, come from a place of hope and love and trust. Trust in the invisible. Trust that your thoughts are creating your reality. And focus on the reality that you want to create rather than the reality that you're afraid of. It's a beautiful message, pile number 3. What other message does Saint Germain have for pile number 3? 4 of Swords. Rest, recuperate, restore, nurture yourself, nurture your soul. Take time to stop, meditate, ground yourself. Spend time barefoot on the ground, sitting on the ground like a picnic. Lay on the ground. Absorb as much earth as you can, earthing energies, the vibration of the earth. And in addition to getting sunlight, go out and look at the stars at night. Do things that nurture your soul. Do some self-care. Replenish yourself. Heal yourself from whatever caused these negative worries, these negative thoughts. The 9 of Wands. I love that because that is you conquering that aspect of you that worries. Piercing it. Piercing the illusion. It is an illusion. You're shattering the illusion of these beliefs. This is what I see Saint Germain guiding you to, and this is what I see you overcoming. This is confirmation that you are going to overcome this. That's beautiful. I love it. And Judgment. You reap what you sow. Like begets like. So whatever you are sending out energetically, whatever you're thinking about, whatever you're speaking about, that's what you're going to create in your reality. And I see that it's going to be something beautiful. I see that it's going to be happiness. I see that it's going to be abundance. I'm hearing that some of you believe that you don't have time, or that you don't have the resources, or that you just don't feel worthy of taking time to rest, taking time to nurture yourself, self-care. And Saint Germain wants you to know that you absolutely do. Look at this. Love yourself. This is divine love. And we see here, look, he's going to water the ground. And here's the fish fertilizing the ground. Here are your ancestors watching over you. Everything points to you taking care of yourself, loving yourself, believing that you are worthy. Saint Germain wants you to know, absolutely, you are worthy. You are worthy of this cornucopia, this abundance, this beautiful life, and that you have the strength to conquer your fears and to bring balance between your heart and your mind, so that you can begin to reap what you sow, but reap what you want to sow. You're going to begin to sow seeds of love, seeds of hope, seeds of all the beautiful things that you want in your life, instead of planting seeds of fear and doubt. Whatever you set your intentions to is what you're going to attract. So don't look for evidence of not being worthy. Don't look for evidence of people not liking you, or not loving you, or not caring about you. The first step is to care for yourself. Take care of yourself. You have ancestors and spirit guides that are watching over you and nurturing you, and they want you to take care of yourself, to love yourself, and to heal yourself, and to believe that other people see your good qualities, what you have to offer. Amazing. If you haven't noticed it, I think some of you will begin to notice. If you're a person that looks at social media, I think that some of you will begin to notice that you're seeing things in your feed that are related to beautiful places, beautiful landscapes, gardening, things like this. And just know that is a message from Saint Germain for you to go outdoors, for you to garden, for you to connect to Mother Earth and to heal yourself. I mean, you can't get more grounded and earthing than this. All right, let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is the guardian of the earth. What an amazing confirmation. Let me just scooch this down. The Knight of Earth is not just the guardian of the earth. He's at peace with himself. He's at peace with his environment. He's responsible. He's practical, nurturing, loving. Look at all of these beautiful dragonflies. He is connected to nature spirits, nature elementals. So I see some of you picking up feathers, picking up crystals, stones, connecting with these nature elements. One of the cards fell on the floor when I was putting the cards down. Let me grab it. All right, the Princess of Pentacles. Look at that. Look at her surrounded by beautiful nature. I'm also hearing that for some of you, this is your wish. Some of you wish to live out in the woods or live in this piece of property with maybe a home that you build, maybe off the grid. Maybe you find one that's already built, but just in the trees with nature, growing your own food, maybe harvesting rainwater and filtering it, just really living connected to the land. And Saint Germain wants you to have that. Your guides, your ancestors want you to have that. Look at the little fairies in this picture. How magical. Pile number 3, I am so happy for you. I'm so excited for you. If you are hoping, dreaming, planning to do something like this, get a piece of property and live off the land, please let me know. I'm also hearing that somebody is purchasing or dreaming about, has a goal of creating a retreat, like a spiritual retreat. Pile number 3, claim it. Claim what resonates for you in whatever aspect. I see you being very happy. Trust that you're meant to have this blessing, this blessed life, this cornucopia, this beautiful environment, beautiful surroundings. Claim it. Like this video, claim your message, pile number 3. So excited for you. Please let us know in the comments what it is that you are creating in nature. The light in me sees the light in you. Thank you. Bye.